I'm live too.
She wanna know where I'm going. And she say I'm so terrible, but it's me. I love her from head to toe. And in between, I know we do a lot of back and forth. I know we do a lot of fast and slow. You know I'm gon' contradict myself. I know you gon' ride with me like a pro. I know you got a lot of faith in me. I know you put a lot of things on hold. I hope you got a policy. I know you got a lot on the whole thing. I had to tell you something before I go. I left a little something special in the envelope. I had to mail you something, tell me when it's at the door. And when you open it, I hope you get hysterical. I had to share it with somebody that I really trust. So when we celebrate, I'ma hit you up. I had to go and find a running mate who didn't rush. I hope you know it was imperative. She wanna know where I've been and who I see. She wanna know where I'm going and can I get. She say I'm so terrible, but it's me. I love her from head to toe, and in between, I know we do a lot of back and forth. I know we do a lot of fast and slow. You know I'm gon' contradict myself. I know you gon' ride with me like a pro. I know you got a lot of faith in me. I know you put a lot of things on hold. I hope you got a policy. I know you got a lot on the whole thing. Know that you my motherfucking cinnamon apple. Know that when it come to loving you, I'm a natural. Know how much you hurt me, that's in the past though. When I'm all alone, better not be with that hoe. Oh, I had to deal with your sides and your pieces. I put two and two together in a sequence. I promise that I'm trying not to be on defense, but I'm reminded of it every time she wanna know where I've been and who I see. She wanna know where I'm going and can I get. She say I'm so terrible, but it's me. I love her from head to toe, and in between.
Okay. We ain't got nobody in here yet. Hit that like button. I had to tell you something. There you go. Alright, I see ain't nobody in here yet. Hit that like button if you in here. We will be getting started shortly, guys. And did y'all hit the like button? 5 of y'all looking at me? What y'all looking at? What y'all looking at? Huh?
More loyalty points for me.
Put a 1 in the chat if y'all ready for this title, this conversation. It's going to be uncomfortable, guys. So come on, Bob. Hit that like button, Bob. Get ready, Bob. This is going to be a very uncomfortable conversation. We're going to have it, though, Bob. Okay. I got one in the chat. I see somebody ready. You ready?
With the American Airlines Advantage program.
Are you ready? Shout out to Somali, some Solo. Shout out to Solo. Shout out to the 3 likes. We finna get it cracking, y'all. Yeah. We finna get it cracking, y'all. Just give me 1 second. We're gonna let the tunes play. This my song right here. We finna talk about racism. Hit that like button. Shout out to Solo. I got 1 person ready. That's how we getting it cracking, yo. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready. Christine, what's happening? Sabbath, what up? What's up, y'all? This is my song of the day. This is the song of the day.
as long as I'm alive.
Hey, long as I'm alive, you feel me? I'm free.
So I don't count on nothing. Don't ever stop running.
Okay.
I ain't hurting nobody, so just let me be.
Let me be.
I
This is the
got
song of the day.
good intentions. I don't need your
No,
blessings. Yeah, I'm
I'm already
already
blessed.
blessed. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
already
already
blessed and free.
yeah, I'm already blessed. Yeah, I'm
Hey, have a
already
good night,
blessed
brother. You
and
ain't ready
free.
for it. I know. Have a great night if you finna go to sleep. We up
I
early.
just need to drive slow, eyes closed. Whichever way my mind goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to lay low, so don't mind me. Struggle with my own fights, so don't try to tell me that it's
I see I
alright.
got some people
I
in here
know
what's
what
had to hit that like button. Hit
goes
that
and
like button. If
knows
y'all
it's
really ready,
right.
I
Oh,
had one
long as
person
my
say they was ready,
heart
but they just
still
went to
beats,
sleep. I don't
as
know if
long as
y'all
my
ready.
heart still beats, as long as I'm alive, I'm
I'm free.
free.
This is song of the day.
So I don't count on nothing. Don't ever stop running. I ain't hurting nobody. So just
On my
let
soul, they don't.
me be.
Get on
I
now.
got good intentions. I don't need your blessings. 'Cause I'm
I'm
already
already
blessed.
blessed
Yeah,
and
I'm
free.
already blessed and free.
Straight up.
Yeah, I'm already blessed. Yeah, I'm already blessed and free.
Yeah.
As long as my eyes still see, as long as my heart still beats, as
Prison.
long as I'm
Prison cheeks.
alive, I'm free.
What's up,
So
bro?
I don't count on nothing. Don't ever stop running.
We
I
finna get it
ain't
cracking, y'all.
hurting nobody. So just let me be. I got good intentions. I don't need your
Bless
blessings.
you, Poopy.
Yeah, I'm already blessed. Yeah, I'm already blessed and free.
Blessed
Blessed
and free,
and
bro.
free. Yeah, I'm already blessed. Yeah, I'm already blessed and free.
Okay, okay, okay. Let's get it cracking. Hey, man, good night, man. I see everybody. I see the timing is crazy. A lot of people going to bed. But you know what? This conversation might put you to sleep anyway. It's King Lou TV. Welcome to King Lou TV, where common sense is exercised to the fullest, highest degree of, yeah, common sense is used here. We don't do creepy comments. We don't, yeah, just be normal, okay? If you horny and you weird, just wrong live stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button though, if y'all could for me, man. We finna get to talking about this talk. Recommend this channel by a friend for sure. No regrets. I like the vibe. From Tanzania. Shout out to Tanzania, man, in the building. I'm gonna need to hear your thoughts on Skyrim. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I swallowed crushed eggs. Y'all still brainwashed as hell. Y'all just be just loose and brainwashed. You know what I'm talking about? Welcome into my channel. I'm gonna give everybody an introduction. This is King Lou TV. My title is always my topic of my live discussion. I would like for people to stay on topic of the title that's pinned below. Engage, disagree, agree, speak your mind, because that's what I'm finna do. My content, it varies, bro. Obviously today I'm talking about racism. So, you know what I'm saying? It varies, brother, you know. I might talk about something funny one day. You never know. You feel me? Uh Man, I was having a strong talk with my wife. Uh, nah, I'm good. Stay on topic, y'all. I know y'all want to play. I know y'all want to play, but if my mind see that y'all playing too much, you gonna end up getting removed. Uh What's the title of my live? Why are people still racist, bro? Jesus Christ. Could anybody answer that in the chat for me? Why are people still racist? It's 2025, bro. Do it look like the world ending, or is it just yeah, yeah, I know it was you. I know it's cool. But I'm not, I'm not okay, you ain't have to remove him, but yeah. Anyway, I'm just trying to ask y'all. Do y'all think I want to talk about racism? I don't want to talk about racism, bro. I hate racism, bro. I did not come on here to be a victim and victimize. Oh, why the black man? It ain't my fault I'm still dealing with racism in 2025. It's not my fault I'm still I don't want to deal with racism, bro. I really thought racism played out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I thought racism played out and it got boring. And I thought that it was like, oh, well, scratch racism. We finna be woo-wop the bop. You feel me? We finna just, you know? I don't know, but I don't know about racism either. You know what I mean? Like, like I don't understand racism. Why are people still racist, bro? Florida say people are still racist because of ignorance. Remember, heaven is not meant for everyone. Racism does explain that, Florida. I understand that. I do know racist people and bad people. They won't have a invite, to, what I'm talking about, but do y'all think they care? Do y'all think they know? Do y'all think like, I don't know. And I'm talking about the racism that doesn't have a filter over it. Some of us have reason to believe, or we have things that we feel like, oh well, okay, I was robbed by 5 black guys, so every black guy I see might be a potential person that's gonna rob me. All right, I understand that you got robbed by 5 black dudes, but the other 5 million ain't gonna rob you, bro. You don't know. Okay? Okay? Do that make sense, y'all? Do y'all hear me? If 5 white men and women be racist towards me, I can't make the other 27 million racist, bro. I can't just say all of y'all like that. So I don't understand why people still racist. I don't get it. It ain't like we could just get a culture removed. Hey guys, I want to remove this culture because I don't like them. Like, when are y'all gonna understand? Black people gonna be here, white people gonna be here, Asian, all that. We all gonna be here. You only racist towards people who don't stick to their race, but if you stick to your own, I'll be cool. What? If I stick to my own, like, what does that even mean, bro? I don't understand your racism. If you could break your racism down a little bit more, racist Chris Littlefield, if you could break down why you racist a little bit more and make it plain for me, I could understand what you're saying. I'm an Australian. I'm in Australia, man, and racism over here is not as full on here. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, Coach Dark. So yeah, like if y'all talking and y'all saying stuff, I don't understand. Like you're gonna have to make it plain, bro. Like see, one thing about y'all gotta understand. I'm not here to divide us, y'all. I know y'all probably just see. My wife said, she said, baby, you gonna bring out a lot of demons when you. I'm expecting y'all to come in here and be racist. You know what I mean? Because obviously you just gonna come to be exposed to the world that you're racist or whoever's in my live stream. But the reason why I'm talking about racism and why people are still racist is because I don't get it. I don't get it. So you telling me if you standing in front of, let's say you don't like black men, if you standing in front of a black man, right? You say y'all in the store, you just gonna automatically assume just off him being a black man that he gonna rob you. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna automatically assume, well, every black guy I dealt with, every black man that I dealt with, it's just He's the N-word. And it's like, come on. Come on. I know I'm not going to assume every white person racist either. And I don't want nobody coming here and talking about it's only because you talking about it. Yes, that's the problem with people. You have to be able to have uncomfortable conversations, people. You won't get nowhere in life if nobody can't talk to you. You got to be able to have disagreements with people and be able to talk to them and be able to understand them and be able to disagree, to agree, whatever it is. I can do that. For example, I know my culture of black men. I already know what they have created. And I'm not proud of that. I don't own the black man side of destruction, violence, ignorance. I don't own that. I don't like that either. I hate that. I hate racism just as bad as I hate gang banging and violence and black on black crime, y'all. I'm not backing this stuff. Black people racist too. This is true. I deal with a lot of black racist people. I'm just saying, man. Don't hate white girls. You should only don't date white girls. You should only date black girls. Whites with whites, Mexican with Mex, stick to your own race. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Who said that? Lil Phil. I don't really disagree with that statement. I mean, I just feel like if you want a white woman as a black man, go right ahead. That's what you want. I mean, I never dated outside of my race. I never really, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I ain't gonna judge who you date though. If you a black man dating a Mexican or a white, do what you do. But Little Phil said that he racist because he don't want to see no black man dating no white woman. He don't want to see no Mexican with no white. And I'm me personally, I disagree with Lil Phil. He ain't get removed, but I feel like if you love him, do your thing, man. I don't care about that. Never had thought about any African born black person I've ever met outside of a handful of some. Oh, okay. All right. For sure. I appreciate you liking my drawing. My baby girl, my daughter drew that for me. My daughter said that I remind her of this drawing. I don't even know who that is. Jesus loves everybody. So if you don't know, not only does Jesus love y'all, I love y'all. I know y'all might get offended by this topic. I know people might get offended by what I'm saying, but I do want to let y'all know I love all y'all in this stream. White, black, I don't care if you Indian, Asian, I don't give a fuck where you from. It's an uncomfortable conversation, but I love y'all. We gonna respect each other and talk about it, y'all. Shout out to the chat, man. W chat. W's in the chat for the chat. Yeah, I don't know what race is. Think you can date outside your race. It helps to break the racism. Yeah, I was thinking that too, wifey. I was thinking that like technically if you date outside your race, it shows, hey, I don't have nothing against this race. I'm actually horny for this race, right? But yeah, I agree with wifey on that one though. Like I think that does break the racism. We just knew Jews, okay. All hugely successful black men marry non-black women. I don't know about that, but I mean, obviously, we could say I seen a video of like black women talking about black men trending for all of the black men trending. Black male NBA players are all dating white women. You know what I mean? Hey, what I say, what my little sister used to say, whatever floats your boat and finds your lost remote. Shit, if you want the snow bunny, go ahead, brother. God bless you. You know, I believe people need to stick to their own race because of culture, and God is culture. I mean, y'all ain't making no bad points. Y'all not making no bad points, but I just don't like racism though. Like, I don't feel like if you black, you can't date a white woman. I understand what the person in the chat was saying, but like my wife was saying, I feel like that shit could possibly end racism. If I had a white friend, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that could potentially, like if I had a white homie right here with me right now talking, I feel like we could really strike racism and kind of like narrow it down. You know what I mean? I do got white friends too, y'all. Just to let y'all know. I know y'all like, so what that mean? Nobody care. You sound racist, bro. I'm not. Look, I love everybody. I wish I had a friend in every culture. I'm not gonna lie, so I could know. Like, I would just love to have a friend in every culture. I'm not gonna lie. That's me though. Yeah, I love y'all, man. Like, I know my topics. I know some of the things I say. I get it, y'all. Y'all not used to this, but even when I'm doing my topics, I'm still pushing love because I don't have hate in my heart for nobody. Not a culture, none of that. And what is intuition and why is it always right? Hey, I don't know. Welcome everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe, and activate the notification bell to watch more enjoyable content. Is that a bot? Was not here for everyone, bro. It's only one race to lead the world. You got to read books and Bible. Oh, I for sure got to stay educated in the Bible, bro. I'm not gonna act like I'm the Bible. I memorized the Bible and the God's prophecy and everything because I didn't, brother. All I know is every day I try to get closer to God and I try to be better. You know what I mean? But I know Jesus loves the ones that love him, the ones that follow him, the ones that walk like me and y'all, hopefully. Uh I got a video I'm gonna play and we're gonna get into it. We're gonna give our feedback and we're gonna talk about this talk. Cause we're gonna have to talk about it because I don't understand why people be racist, man. Being racist remind me of somebody looking at a certain outfit and just acting like they don't see the outfit. You know, it's so many ways I could break it down. Because mental, like racist, being racist is such a mental illness that's slept on. I don't know how people like people who are racist should be mentally evaluated regularly on a weekly basis, almost every other day. Because we want to know: are you waking up every day hating white people? You know what I'm saying? Are you really hating up, waking up every day? I almost finna say, are you really hating up? Because it's like you ain't even waking up, you hating up. You hating up, hating black people or hating a certain culture. Why? What is it that's making you say everybody like this? You know what I'm saying? Jim Cloud said, everyone have a little racism in them if you going by the textbook definition, but people who think by the exact definition are the ones who make things so hard to talk about. And I hate that. I hate that, people make it so uncomfortable, but like me personally, I would love to talk to a Caucasian about the N word, if you get my point. I would love to talk to Asian or like anybody, like you know what I mean, about the N word. You know what I mean? That's just my example, because like we gotta really get down to the narrow, bro. Races, right? I agree with what Jim was saying in the beginning, how we all have a little bit in us, but I don't think what we have in us is racism all around. I feel like if I've been robbed before by black men, right, that walk in groups, if I'm walking up the street and I cross the street, technically I'm not being racist. I'm just being cautious. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want to get cautious and racist mixed up because we all have a little bit of cautious in us. If we used to white people betraying us, we're going to be cautious of the one. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that's cautious. I don't feel like we all have racism though. You get what I'm saying? Because if we all have racism, that means we all don't like, we all have a little bit of not liking a certain culture. When I'm pretty sure that you don't have nothing against a certain culture. You probably just dealt with a certain culture that things didn't turn out how you wanted them to. You know what I'm saying? Like they just was like doing the same thing. Like for example, let's say you own a business and you hire black men and they all stole. So like, yeah, I understand that aspect, that angle, but we can't. I just want to say we can't deem them all though. You get what I'm saying? It's learned from the parents. Yes, a lot of parents are teaching these children how to hate a certain culture, and that is sick. That's why I say a lot of these parents and these homes need to be reevaluated. These parents need to be cross-examined for racism. Like, I feel like, and it's not just a certain culture. I feel like all cultures should be cross-examined for racism, bro. Like, you got to get out of here at this point, bro. If ICE should get anybody, they should get the racist folks. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like ICE should pick up the racist folks from America, because I mean, as shitty as America is, it's even more shitty when you got people that are of power that abuse their power. That's racist. You know what I mean? They kind of still got the shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I still struggle with that word. I would not use it unless I needed to do. I needed to survive in jail or something. I mean, as a black man, let me tell y'all something about the N word. Um, it was never really a bad word, y'all. Listen to the black dude, the black N saying, telling y'all right now. It was never a bad word, okay? So what happened was it was transitioned into a bad word. So saying the N word is like saying, "What's up, bro?" You know what I mean? That's why when us black men and women call it, like when black women call us that, or like let's say me and like I see one of my boys, "What's up, man?" You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's not a bad word, and that's really like why black men frequently use it so much, because it's a fair word. It's not like a, oh yeah, don't call bro that, you know. Of course, if you use it in a certain way, of course it's gonna be bad. But I just feel like the bad way of using the N word towards us black men was more popular than just a regular simple thing, as well as other names for other cultures, because we all got something on us, right? We all got some type of name on us. Um, Caucasians get called crackers. I think Mexicans wetbacks. We all got some type of name for us, right? But that should help y'all wake up. That should help y'all wake up. They labeled it a race so we can be in competition no matter what. So if you call me the N word, I call you the C word. Or if you get what I'm saying? Like they want it to be a consistent, unlimited battle. You get what I'm saying? And people falling for the bait. You get what I'm saying? We are originally known as, okay, we are originally known as the N word, but it was used as a racial slur instead. That's exactly what I'm saying. See, that's what we are, but it was turned into a racial slur. So technically, you can use it if you a Mexican or whatever you is, but if you use it in a racial slur, it's gonna be like, come on now. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna let you call them out their name. My uncle used to call me it a lot because he was Mexican, so it's less to okay talked about with him. But I moved out of town into a rich white area, and I didn't grow up. Uh, I didn't grow up. I get my uncle was Janita gang and said a lot. Okay, I don't know what the heck that gang word was you were saying. You can't look at someone's wrong and blame the color of their skin. That's what I'm saying though. Yeah. You can place any, okay, you can place any color of person in the same environment around the people, and they're probably gonna grow up and be the same. Well, I'm happy you said that, Jim, because a lot of people don't want to look at these kids' environments. A lot of these kids' environments are racist. They are around, and people don't be feeling like kids can understand them. Like kids understand that you don't like a certain culture, and they will pick up on that, and they will push that narrative right along with you, and they'll feed into that. You know, wonder why you hit a little baby wandering around anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like or he might look at another culture and cry or something. You know what I mean? Black people are racist, so please don't single yourself out because you're black. Black people are just the most sensitive race. If a white person tells you the truth, you call them racist. Let's be 100. Yeah, and that's another thing that I hate about racism, right? So my black brothers are dying behind the hands of other black men 24 fucking 7. Black men calling each other the N-word 24 fucking 7. But here come a Caucasian man. He can't talk about the problems in the community. He can't say the N-word. He can't do nothing at all. He can't do nothing. Why? He should be able to. I mean, he living in the world. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you in the world, you talk about the world. If the black people is the black fatigue, whatever it is, you can speak on it. That's because the First Amendment right ain't really a right, y'all. That's where the confusion part come in at, because we feel like we could say whatever we want to say, but let's take it outside of race, random topic real quick. The First Amendment right ain't really a right though. Like that's the fucked up part. Like we really can't say what we really want to say, rightfully so. You know what I mean? But I don't like the whole dynamic of I just don't like racists. I don't like racist blacks, racist whites. I don't give a fuck what you is. I just don't like racism, bro. Like I deal with a lot of racism from my own culture, but I don't hate black people. You get what I'm saying? Danny the problem, right? For the government, and yeah, barely protect you for the government though, bro. Let's be 100. Danny the problem, white people. The problem with white people, truth is they never hold their people accountable. Why speak on another community when you don't speak on your own community? Well, when you don't speak on your own, white people love trying to only talk about blacks. I do understand that, a lot of people like I kind of get his point a little bit. Yeah, like I do understand like what you're saying as far as like community wise and and being a Caucasian saying is this in the black community or that in the black community. But I personally don't see nothing wrong with a white man talking about what's going on in the hood. That's just me though. I don't see, but if you're gonna like, I do understand your point. Like, don't make it seem like, unfortunately, that the white man ain't leading in crime. I mean, unfortunately, don't like. I did notice that statistic wise, they have numbers out there where we not the culture that's leading in certain areas that people talk about. But I kind of see it different too because growing up in Chicago, y'all don't know one of the biggest reasons why Chicago is bad is because unsolved murders and crime. So I can't never go off numbers because I was seeing people die. You know what I'm saying? People was dying. People die out here and they don't even get put on the news. They don't even get their story talked about or nothing. It's like you gotta have money or something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that. You know what I mean? With the black race, they make it seem like you have to be qualified enough to speak on problems in our own culture. Basically, you have to be the complexion in order to speak on black problems. Shake my fucking head. And then King Lou TV, you don't. You can be white. You can be whatever. Speaking on my culture, I don't have. That's what I do. I do agree with my wife on that. It's too sensitive in our culture, man. Just like if a white man kill a black man, everybody wanted Black Lives Matter protest. But when Tyrone killed Jamal, ain't nobody protesting. Ain't nobody protesting. It got quiet as hell, didn't it? Like ain't nobody protesting about that. This shit is still going on. Will be, yeah, it will be. We only have three rights, and only two of them are actually a thing. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Hey, that was a good point. That's a good point right there. No lie to you. That's a great point. I am black. I speak on black problems all the time. Why? Because I can. We are just problematic as the other races. Yeah, we all have that. We all have that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. All right, like come on, black folks, let them talk. I would love to go on a podcast with another Caucasian and we just talk. You talk about my culture, I talk about yours. Let's get it and let's have fun with it. You get what I'm saying? Statistics wise, they make shit up. Yeah, that's why I don't be even. That's why when people be like, well, it says right here in the numbers that Caucasians are leading in this, not black men. I mean, motherfucker, you can't believe them numbers, man. I'm seeing my home, like my people down, brothers down in Chicago, they not even counting them murders. They not even solving them motherfucking murders. You know what I'm saying? Live in Chicago in the hood, born and raised in the hood. I speak on issues in the black community a lot. And one thing I have noticed is how extremely racist black people can be. Now, I promise you, when black people be racist to me, I'll be really wanting to walk up to them and be like, ain't we black, my nigga? Don't you supposed to be? Hey, bro. Hey, man. Hey, we black. We black. We ain't gonna, we black. We gonna be racist to me and I'm black too. But it's like, that's just what I be thinking in my head when black people be racist to me. But I just keep it in my head. Still stands, doesn't matter if you're black, white, African, Caribbean, your point is flawed. Right. Racism. No, she has a great point though. But this is King Lou TV where your disagreements are you guys disagreements are respected, guys. I do want y'all to know that. Long as we respecting each other in the disagreement, you good here, okay? Racism is lame and on any side, 100%. But the problem is it takes everyone to fix it, not one side blaming the other side. That's why I'm on here today. White people, hey y'all, I love y'all as a black man. You want to call me the N word? Go ahead. Say it in your head. All right, bet. Mexicans, I love y'all. I love all y'all. You know what? This is what YouTubers and people who speak on problems in the world need to do. We need to spread love. I feel like the biggest problem with racism and why it's still here because it ain't enough love out here. Where the fuck is the love at? Everybody talking about the problem. And it's like, oh, well, you talking about the problem? Yes, I am, but I'm also pushing love in my content right now to right in front of y'all. I love y'all, bro. Y'all ain't finna hear that shit from none of these content creators. Y'all go in their lives and they eating buttons and shit and eating animal tails and shit. All right? All the time make you the problem. I don't think crying about blacks all the time makes you a problem, but I do want to say crying about blacks all the time is a problem. Cause like, what the fuck you keep crying for? You know what I'm saying? Go out there and go hug somebody, man. Go hug a black motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Go support a black motherfucker. One thing I don't like about my culture, I'll take away, is support. We do not fucking support each other. I'm sorry, y'all. You want to talk about the white man and the white woman and all that, but they be supporting the fuck out each other. And honestly, they support our culture more than our culture supports our culture. Even though it's some that don't. Once again, don't take the shit literal, y'all. Not everybody, okay? What's up? What's up, Pontiac, whatever it is. It's always culture now, right? It's always culture. It's culture for sure. But you're right though, white people don't hold their own people accountable. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the majority of the time they cover their racism, obviously. They're not racist. They're non-race. Obviously not the non-racists, let's be serious. Yeah, man, I do feel like what the hell you just say again? I do feel like white people don't hold themselves whole they culture accountable, but I feel like we don't either. I feel like, it's a lot of black men out here not telling these other black men put the guns down. But it is some that is. You know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with racism within my own family. So like my family is racist and they black. I'm black. Make that shit make some type of sense then. So this channel is just spewing white talking points. This is just selective outrage. I'm not on a side. Okay? I know, and a lot of us black people do this. We assume so strongly that we know what something is about that we make that what it's about. If y'all get what the fuck I'm saying. That's one of our biggest problems in our culture. We don't even try to learn. That's why they always just say, you want to hide it from a black person? Put it in the book because they ain't going to read it. You think that my channel is about white talking points? Like how? I'm talking about why are people racist, bro? People. I'm talking about white people, black people. orange people, all people. What the hell is up with the racism? Like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My own family is racist towards my black ass. To let that sink in, I'm just saying. You know how many motherfucking black people got racist uncles and aunties that don't like them? You just a young hood YN that ain't gonna be nothing. Uncle. That's my uncle that said that. You get what I'm saying? Have a strong admiration for the for black culture. I think the absence of the church can explain a good amount of the issues. I truly want to speak to that point. Shout out to Nicola's. Yes, yes, I agree. Since I found God, I became a lot more nicer. Ever since I put God first in my life, I became a lot more nicer. I can have uncomfortable conversations. I take accountability. I don't play victim. I'm a lot more open to learning. I'm able to teach. And just overall, when you put God first, everything just becomes good in your life. You know, positive things come to you when you think positive. So don't let my topic and my title and what I'm talking about get y'all brainwashed about me. Okay, like just understand that this is you safe here. All right, that was a great point though. Black, all cultures can be racist, but I don't live within their communities, and I do experience racism from other cultures for sure. But I can speak on more to the black community because it's where I am currently and where I have been. She wanna know where I go. Black mother, I've been dealing with a lot of black racism, and the fucked up part is, unfortunately, I did expect to deal with it from other cultures, bro. But when I go out, I deal with it more from my culture than any other culture. And it has been going on for a long time. And it's never talked about. But I'm talking about it. My wife is talking about it in the chat. Like, we gonna talk about it, y'all. Honestly, I agree with a lot of things that I don't know who that is. That Nick. Okay, I don't know who that is. Danny, I just said that, so stop making it about black, which isn't a culture. Number one, black, you gotta respect the mod. It's common sense. Like if you gonna talk back and forth with the mod, black, you gotta respect. So let's have respect when we disagreeing. It's okay. You're not gonna get blocked, y'all. This for all y'all. Man is cool, y'all. We just gotta push respect more. I think a lot of racism still going on because it's a lack of respect into like and it's a lack of respect with people respecting themselves. Because when you respect yourself, you gonna talk to me the way you would talk to yourself. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm steady reminding y'all that I love y'all because I need y'all to be comfortable and understand. You safe here, bro. I'm not judgmental or nothing. I'm not one-sided. I'm not one-minded. I can view from any angle that's any point y'all want to bring up. I ain't even played a video yet, y'all. Y'all tripping. Y'all got me in here woo whopping. Crying about blacks all the time is self-selective outrage. Crying about blacks all the time. You keep saying that. And I told you, like, I don't like to hear people crying about blacks all the time, especially if it ain't no resolution at the end. And my resolution would be like Jim saying, for sure, you need more love out here. You just need more love out here, y'all. It's okay to disagree, black and anybody else. Where the love at though? See, we get to a point where we can't even be corrected, especially our culture. We can't even be corrected, y'all. And I ain't talking about me. I'm just saying my culture though. I could be corrected. I could be redirected. You get what I'm saying? And I won't be mad at you. I won't sneak diss you or nothing. I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay, that was my bad. I was tweaking. But our culture, man, it's like we can't even be wrong. Just a heads up, we can't agree to disagree. We don't have to dislike one another. That's exactly what I'm saying. I understand. I understand. What's the lie, bro? What's the lie? I'm a hillbilly. We aren't racist. We don't like thugs of all shapes and sizes and colors. I'm a hillbilly too, and I don't like the same shit you don't like. But we talking about the people that don't like me just because I'm a black man. It's people out here that don't like me right now, y'all, just because I'm a black man. That's why I came on here today. Because we're going to have an uncomfortable convo about it. Because it's not good. It's not good. I don't even think you're from the same culture, so I ain't worried about it. All skin folk and kinfolk. Black, my wife, Danny TV, you better go to her channel, bro. Black woman. My wife is a black woman and she's very wise. I don't want to remove you, bro, because you're not disrespecting me, but I do want to tell you this quick heads up, right? You proving the black point right. You proving the stereotype of black men right now. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'll just pray for you, brother. God bless you. And I hope you could come back on this neutral side. Well, we normal at and we use common sense. Not making it only about blacks, but to be honest, I see a lot of racism in 2025 coming majority from the black community. Mexicans can be racist for sure, whites, you name it. But I said what I said. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. But you are, it's not an assumption. Okay. Some don't, but that's on all sides. Yes, falls back into blaming a race for one person's wrongdoing. That's exactly what I'm saying. Shout out to Jim Cloud, bro. Shout out to my moderator, bro. Shout out to the common sense people in the chat, bro. It just don't make no fucking sense to me, bro. Something gotta be wrong for you to wake up in the morning and say, whew, I'm finna hate the shit out of black man today. Fuck the black man and so I can hate him. Like, come on, bro. How? Yeah, Black LOKI9, please go watch Danny 1215 channel. You will be surprised. I ain't gonna say too much about her channel, but my brother, go check it out and come back. You will have mixed feelings, brother. I'm telling you. We not the victimized, one-sided ass black people. And I fucks with you respectfully, brother, but I do gotta tell you where you're wrong at. You're showing the statistics and stereotypes is right about black men, bro. Black people need to stop glorifying hood culture. That is a great ass point. I hate black men who glorify hood culture, bro. How you repping that same corner your homie them just got killed there? Yeah, I'm posted right here. Wish a motherfucker would ride up on me. My homie died right here. And I'm posted all day, every day. Anybody want it? And it's like, bro, your homie died right there. Go in the house, brother. Go in the house, brother. Come on, man. Especially out here in Chicago, all you see is people wanting to do drill. Like, that's all you see. You could look in the algorithm. I see the story about a young brother, these young brothers from Chicago, they beefing and they got their daughters involved, man. Chicago, like, I didn't learn a lot. Went to school with a South African. The most harsh use of the N-word came from that man's mouth. One of the most alien experiences of my life. Hey, I wouldn't wish it on you. Because like I said, if it's used in a racial slur, then you gotta, like, nobody gonna take being talked about. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna respect being disrespected. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, black. Yeah, don't be sensitive, black. Don't be sensitive, black. Y'all don't be sensitive in here. We having an uncomfortable conversation. Don't be sensitive. If you are sensitive, just leave, please. I don't want to keep going back and forth with y'all. I'm really trying to talk to y'all and get y'all points. I'm not trying to. All right. Back to an anti-black comment that's pandering for the white audience. It's not, bro. It's not, bro. And I don't. You remind me of another black man that I had to put out my life because no matter what, that black man, this is why I'm talking about racism right now. That other black man came in here, he swear that I was a victim and he swear I was glorifying the white culture and whatever it is. I could do whatever I want to do. Number one, I am not your son, and no, like I'm and frankly, y'all, I don't play with other people kids. All of y'all was other people kids. I don't play with other people kids, y'all. Y'all gotta go find somebody to play with. Cause now I'm finna start getting strict in here, bro. This live is titled "Why Are People Still Racist?" If you have a comment about that, speak about it. Experience, speak about it. If you a black man in my chat right now, like this young man right here, trying to challenge me as a black man or challenge my mod as a black woman, thank you for proving the stereotypes right, man. You right on, brother. Keep talking. Keep talking. Facts. For real, the culture needs more church. Yes, needs more church. For real. How you think I am? You don't know me, and I'm pretty sure you're not a part of my culture. My wife is black. Danny TV 1215 is a black N-word woman. I don't like, and I'm finna put you out, bro. Matter of fact, put him out. It's over with. I'm tired of talking back and forth with you. I am not your parent. We not pushing hate towards no culture in here. Not one culture is getting hate pushed towards them. If I speak about how I don't like the hood culture being represented from black men, that's just how I feel. If my wife speak about it, or if other people in the chat speak about it, that's how they feel. We not in here to, and this what's wrong with our culture. We can't even talk. But I bet you majority of my other followers in here right now are probably not even black. This is what's wrong with our culture. Y'all could see this shit unfold right in front of y'all as other cultures. You see what I'm saying? That was another black man. Ironically, it's like black men have a black hatred nuisance towards each other to where it's like, I don't, in all rain, sleep, or snow, a black man will pop out and hate you long as you a black man. I'm trying to get better with the Bible. I'm not perfect, so don't be trying to make me, this dude think he perfect. I'm trying to walk a righteous path. That's all I can say. I don't know the Bible word for word. I'm reading scriptures. I just read a new scripture. I read a new scripture every morning after my prayer. So I don't, all you 100%, a lot of y'all Bible folk be more demonic than people that don't even know the Bible. So, and I'm not talking about you 144. I'm just speaking for real though. I think culturally, no one here in the States is ahead. White people like me, I'm mixed with Asian, but I'm white passing. Okay, every culture and people is struggling hard. Everybody's struggling, bro. Everybody fucking, that's why I'm motherfucker talking about some, yeah, white people on food stamps. So fucking what? What the fuck wrong with them leading in food stamps? Shit, I got food stamps. So what? They don't supposed to have food stamps? They don't supposed to be on that shit? Rightfully so, it's Caucasians out here that's like higher than mighty and they want to act like they don't got food stamps. All right, I get it. But I'm talking about overall though, my culture calling them out. It's not us, it's the white people, okay? But black people are not even. I got a testimony for y'all. Real experience. My own black family is not even supporting me right now. Like no shape, form, fashion, not one piece of them. Family and friends, why? None of them. But you know who is supporting me? My white friends. They love me and I love them. Shout out to my white friends, man. I love y'all. Y'all love me and I love y'all, man. And like I said, I would love to gang a friend in every culture. That'd be raw as fuck to me. Like straight up. Learn something from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Danny saying some real stuff. Yeah, Cloud. And do y'all see the racism though amongst our culture? It's so sick that I think our culture, I feel like the black culture deals with more eternal racism towards each other than we deal with from other cultures towards us. I don't give like I'm just calling it like it is. That's why I'm like, he talking about some my wife not black. Like what? Do I gotta tell her to come in here? You tweaking. Deuteronomy, okay. For thou art and holy people unto the Lord thy God, the Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Yeah. Amen. Amen in the chat. And you say you thinking of Islam? I don't know nothing about that. Deuteronomy 28:54, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother and towards his wife of his bosom and towards the remnant of his children. Oh, okay. Thank you guys. My daughter drew this picture for me, man, and she was telling me that that's me. You can't see my name up there in the corner, but she said that's me. I love that picture, so I had to put it up there. I master all elements. I'm not sure what that means. The minute respect goes away, uh, the minute this conversation gets ruined, that's always the problem. It's always the problem, bro. Cause I used to be like that. I used to be victim minded. I used to be one sided. I used to be like, man, I don't want to hit it, you know. And then I started to realize, like, how am I gonna learn if I'm just closed minded off on everything? And I'm just like, no, everybody like this, and it's like I can't be like that. You're not gonna grow as a person if you close yourself off from everything like that. Brother, if you knew the scripture, it says in the Bible that we would have a hatred for our brother, and according to the curses, God made a covenant with us and nobody else. I truly understand that, brother. Like I said, I am trying. I am trying, bro. I'm trying. But I walk by faith, not by sight, though. You know what I'm saying? People don't hate black people for being black. They hate them because of their ratchet and behavior. And honestly, I dislike them for that too. I do. And I dislike white people for being racist overall. I dislike my culture for being racist. And it's other things too. Like when I tried to shovel snow the other day, right? It was so difficult because as a black man, you know, we have a lot of ratchet and obnoxious behavior from robberies to all type of shit. So it's like when I finally come through casual as hell, regular as hell, hey, can I shovel your snow? It's like, no, get away. I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police on him. He's trying to. And I couldn't even get mad though. Can't even get mad at him, y'all, because I'm like, damn, Jerome, why you rob everybody? This nigga robbed a dog. Black niggas out here robbing dogs? This nigga robbing an animal, bro. And it make it hard for us brothers that's right to try to do something right. I ain't gonna lie. Proverbs 7:2, keep the commandments and live, and my law as the apple of the eye. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jake. So, all right, could you stop posting scriptures? I'm finna push my message, brother, in Jesus' name. Okay? They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. The name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Black is a color and it's not a nationality or a nation or a language. I don't need to be corrected, y'all. White isn't either. But y'all always talking about white men. Okay? We all was brainwashed into thinking that we was colors. I didn't come here to be corrected. But I will take some redirection and some guidance and stuff. I will, but if I'm educated in the area that I know, like for example, it's not even a race, bro. Race, it's cultures, bro, and it's really nations. I know that. We have to deal with a system full of races. Yes, we do. Guess what? Majority of them black as fucking races. They are oppressing us. They're our own people. Yes, right now to this day, and these people are watching me now, guys. This is a system that's watching me that's 100% racist towards me as a black man, and this is from Caucasians to blacks to everything. Shout out to Trump. They're racist. And I don't know why they're watching me. They watch me all the time. They watch me. Billions and billions of racist motherfuckers are watching me every time. And they're trying to tell me that I'm an ignorant black guy, but I'm not. Okay, black, more like black hate. Yeah, black hate. Yeah, yeah. Black people think. like him. Keep racism alive. Facts. Facts. Those type of people, they keep racism alive by being the way that they are, and it's their mindsets. Okay. Black is a proverb, and okay, man. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Topic pinned below. Why is my experience, in my experience, the most racist of my folks simply haven't met many, if any, reasonable black folk. Okay, we from way out in the middle of nowhere, ain't no one but us out here. Okay, okay, and I understand that, Jake, and I hope that I could change your mind and kind of show you that every black man ain't finna rob you. We ain't one sided. All of us don't glorify violence and shit. I hate that shit. I'm from Chicago too, Jake. I hate it out here, bro. Everybody talking about the drills, switches, and all that shit. I hate it, bro. Straight up. Okay. I appreciate the scriptures, though. I promise you I do. I definitely appreciate the scriptures, though. Okay. I appreciate them. Speak about black racism. Let's speak about black hatred. We don't love each other. We hate on each other. Let's talk about it. You are a prime example too. So you showing them now. Yeah, I'm showing y'all. Black lives don't really matter. We lie to each other. We so sick of struggling that we plot on each other. That's the fucked up part about us black people in poverty. That's why it's a never ending cycle. And then they psychologically imprisoned in that shit. Like it's just and it just keep going. Y'all know how dangerous it is for me to walk past a black man right now? Shit, it ain't no telling how that shit end up. And I ain't even got it. We don't even got to know each other. That's how bad the psychological prison of hatred, racism in the black culture is, y'all. It's so fucking bad. And they always try to this and that, and rightfully so. I'm dealing with a racist system, but I still can't be racist, bro. I still can't deem all white people, all black people racist, bro. Is there a way I can delete my misspelled comment? I don't know. I'd rather kick it with Danny and King than the guy who just mad I'm white. I'll promise you, Jake, man. Pull up. Come on, Jake. Will you get you a seat, man? Come on, man. I don't care what culture it is. Come on, hit that subscribe button. Come on over here. Welcome in. Give me some dap. Give me some dap. Yeah, man. I don't see how people could be racist, bro. Like, I can't do it. Yeah, for real, bro. It's sad, bro. Uh, okay. We are exactly what's wrong with the world. A lot ask just lost, hateful, dumbed down. Yeah, and it's sad. Who people are racist? We're all a human race. Shout out to Steve and Darby. RP Steve and Darby, man. For real. I'm gonna be honest to you. Let me address 144 real quick. If I how about this 144? If I want a scripture posted, how about I tell you and you post it? But you're not gonna come in my channel and tell me when I if I post a scripture, could you read it? Because honestly, bro, I've been talking too much. And I've been really trying to push this video out so I can kind of like go into what I'm saying. I got stuff I gotta do. So I'm really trying to get into it. But y'all having such a good convo with me that I keep reading y'all comments and it's like not even a bad thing that I keep reading y'all comments. So it's like, yeah, okay. Exactly. There is no talking to the ignorant black dudes who just mad you ain't taking their side. That's it, bro. That's it. It's the one-sided. That's my only thing. It's the one-sided mindset that'll push you away from a black dude. Because all black, I used to be the black dude you talking about, but I ain't used to hate white people and nothing like that. I just used to be one-sided. I used to be one way. I'm talking about I ain't think nothing outside of it. You know what I'm saying? Food stamps, slave stamps. Yeah, I mean, shit, government assistance is like a damn invisible chain, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even American. I'm God's chosen. That's what I'm gonna call myself. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jesus wants us all to be together. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, man. John 5:3. For this is the love of God that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not. I can't pronounce that word. I ain't do good in school, y'all. I ain't do too good, but I tried though. But I was ditching a lot, so yeah. But thank you for posting the scriptures, bro. I really appreciate you. Racism is hater talk. It is such hater talk. Racism is a mental illness, though, ain't it? That shit should be like something wrong with you. Yeah, just call me dude. You ain't don't call me African American, the N word. Just or you could call me the N word, but just say it softly. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the rich versus poor, not about race. Now it's about rich versus poor for sure. But yeah, over time, Victor is right. It's always been about that. And if we want to be real, it's really about business and money. It's about money. Uh, I have a testimony as a young, fair-skinned child. I was teased in my black community all the way until adulthood. I still have to deal with it. Now they hate me because I'm too close to being white. Yes, my wife could pass for a white woman or Puerto Rican or Hispanic, whatever, and she's very, very light. But as we just seen in the chat, the guy was like, "Oh, Danny's not even our culture. She's a black woman." Go to Danny to go to my moderated channel, y'all. Y'all see what she talking about. But yeah, she's told me stories about how her just being light skinned as a black woman was like she might as well have been white. You know what I'm saying? You want to know Bible? If I want to know the Bible, I'm just let God lead me and I'm just read the Bible. But I don't mind, you know. But if y'all want to know how I became so wise, y'all need to check out Stephen Darby. R.I.P. Stephen Darby. He helped me wake up. That's my pastor. He passed away in 2017. Best friends, I got all literal beasts. Men don't know the loyalty of dogs and cats. What was the verse you just said? You'll have to scroll up. Some are more like Abel, some more like Cain. Okay. You say shoveling as a black man? Yeah, I know, right? Ain't that crazy? I had to prove that I am black by telling my mom to come to school or showing who my brother was. It was so damn draining to prove who I am. Yeah, that's sad as hell. As a black woman, my wife had to experience just being light skinned and having to say, "Hey, I'm black. Stop teasing me." That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ which strengthen me. Amen. Have you ever went to prison? No, and I will never go to prison. But have I been in jail? It's another, yeah. I've been locked up in the Cook County Jail in Chicago, Division 9, Supermax. Yeah. You watch Avatar, I don't think you're black anymore. You talking about I don't watch Avatar, but don't deem nobody because they watch Avatar now. I feel like if you over a certain age though, you shouldn't though. I'm sorry. That's just me though. Americans, other immigrants do better than blacks. I don't know who do better than blacks, but yeah. So did Black Lives Matter help you? Black lives don't really matter. We lie to each other. They ain't help me. My homie Black right there, he got killed by a black man. They ain't nobody protest. Nobody protest. My other homie got killed right here by a black man too. Nobody protested. Do I gotta go? Do I gotta look up if a black man got killed in Chicago right now on the internet and see if somebody out here protesting? Because they more than likely not. They only protest about who they feel is important enough to be protested about. Black lives don't really matter, and I've never supported that movement because until I see consistent love in my culture when I go into the world, I would never feel like Black Lives Matter. You know what I mean? But I am gonna be the Black Lives that matters that pushes love. So I do push love to black strangers, men and women, respectfully, and tell them God bless you and have a great day. So I am trying to be what I'm asking y'all to be and put the racism down. Put the racism down and pick the books up and the knowledge. Put the racism down and pick the love up. Fox has never been about facts. It's never been about black versus white. It's always been a yeah. His biblical name. Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Shout out 144. I appreciate it. To be a color in America, there's a lot of immigrants that keep racism going. Yeah, The reason you poor is because of the white man. How? My, how the hell? I hate when people say that. Yeah, the reason you fucked up is because of the white man. He didn't fucked it up for you. Rightfully so, he did. But my nigga, what about my black family? What about them? They ain't what, shit. They not white. I'm just saying, what happened? Or as my daughter would say, what happened? For real, bro. My own motherfucking shit. I don't even know how to talk about it. It's really sick, bro. We got them to the tweakers around here. No, their place don't all get destroyed if they outside too much. Okay. That's messed up, Jake. I just peeped what you just said. That's messed up. You gotta hide. Come out now. Everybody's gone. Like that's messed up. Says trust your enemy. Our enemies in Psalms. Okay, your enemy is listed in John 8:14. I had a principal who wasn't black, considered himself African American, psychological prison of racism by the liberal left. The psychological prison that everybody is in is not technically all political. A lot of people don't even deal with the right or the left or liberal or all that. They just literally psychologically imprison themselves and they wake up and clock into prison soon as they open their eyes. The psychological prison of their own selves. A lot of people have imprisoned themselves in their own mind. You know what I'm saying? The black sheep of the family isn't a color either. Yeah. It was created to cause division amongst many nations. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jake, man. Appreciate you, Jake. I'll show you where it says in Deuteronomy 28:54 that was in our contract with God if we don't keep these commandments. Okay, I have friends whose own family down south didn't want their kids playing with other kids that didn't identify as black. I'm just saying, I could bet y'all right now, most of y'all white in my chat. And I say that out of love. And I love y'all white ass or Asian ass or Indian ass, whatever the fuck you is. But I know it ain't a lot of black people in here. I just know. Because we don't support each other. We only point fingers. Straight up. It's a small amount of us that's like me. You know what I'm saying? Channel great love to finally be able to talk about the black issue. Thank you. You can talk about it no matter what you are. You know what I'm saying? Look at you for you. You look at for me. Yes. Other than that, colors don't mean a damn thing. I don't care if you orange. I love your orange ass. All right. You know what I'm saying? Yes. We or at least I don't even see it as a black issue. It's a YN and gangster issue. The gangster issue is I'm in Chicago. Trust me, the gangster issue. I'm gonna have to make a separate live about the gangster issue, y'all. I'm not only living in Chicago. I grew up in Chicago. I'm 34 years old. I grew up in Chicago, so I'm gonna make a separate live about the gangster issue because I hate that shit. I knew gangster shit wasn't gonna last me, y'all. I was like, nah, that shit ain't for me. Niggas going to jail and getting killed, and that nigga just died. Yeah. I'm good on the I'm gonna stay in the house and play the game. Shit. That a lot of people don't understand. Some shit just ain't for you. See, okay, just call him the N-word. We gotta get back to the old system. When blacks were proud, is Danny Caribbean or African? Danny is black, y'all. She's my black wife, okay? Okay? She's my black wife, y'all. She's not nothing else. She's black. She's a black woman, because that would make sense if she come from a different culture then that she able to not be racist. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's like German. Mad at people for not being German enough. Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Came, most left, many came. Few stay, the land will become inhabitable. Okay, people hate America, if people hate America, we'll pay a plane ticket with our tax dollars if you wish you were born elsewhere. Right. Dude, imagine if you join my VR chat furry community. That will be the best decision of your life. I'd love to join your VR chat just to see what y'all talking about. Gotta run. But glad, shout out to Jim Cloud. But glad I came across your live, bro. Definitely subbed up. We need more guys like you out there. We all need to come together and get on the same page. Please, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, brother. Shout out to Jay Cloud, man. And Jim Cloud, I mean, I know it say, why are people still racist? But underneath all this, what is the problem? How do I fix it? Why am I talking about it if I ain't talking about fixing it? This is how we fix it. Just love each other, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all ain't finna get that shit from no streamer. Ain't no other streamer finna tell y'all this right here. I believe in y'all. And I want y'all to believe in yourself today. And don't let nobody take your joy away. You see how I'm focused on pushing my message, talking to y'all, and not letting nothing really distract me. I almost got distracted. The devil would try to distract y'all. Uh, um, Jim Cloud and everybody else, when this live in, I want y'all to go push some love for real, like me. Because when I get off here, I'm finna go run and hug my wife and my daughter and be happy. So I want y'all to be happy too, man. I don't want y'all to take this conversation and try to hate me. Or it's okay if you disagree with me and you don't sub to my channel too. I'm not mad at that either. If that's what you want to do. But just let's push love though. That's how I feel like we can end racism. With love. With love. That's how we end it, y'all. We just love each other 24/7. You know what I'm saying? We want to come here, just being born here. You have an advantage. Our ancestors paid for free lunch, paved the roads. Hey, you want Bible? Right. The leaders got mansions out of all that. Right. Even a lot of the houses were built before a man family came. Okay, same. If we had the money, we could. Yeah, I would love to leave, but it ain't free to leave, y'all. Shit, it's not free at all, and especially once you get out there. Yeah, it's like start from scratch, but you can't just walk to another country. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, go ahead, but realistically, though, definitely leave before the black problem get big. Well, I mean, when you let God lead you, you can't be afraid of, nothing else, bro. I let God lead me in there and I let life play out. You know what I mean? It reminded me of the food stamp situation when I seen the whole world panicking. I said, damn, y'all, it's only October 27th. It ain't even November yet. What happened? November came, got the stamps. So it's like, let's let time tell us what's gonna happen. Even though it ain't no such thing as time, y'all. You know, I'm not racist. I identify as black. I identify as white. I'm a Caucasian man. Um, ain't I? you know, facts. To hold themselves accountable for their dysfunction. I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy, Blue. I just said that earlier. I said the problem in my culture is no accountability. You can't correct nobody. You can't tell nobody nothing. Everybody know it all. The thing with white people that I can say in other cultures and good people and common sense people, because I ain't gonna keep dividing the nations, is you can correct them. They could teach you and they could be taught. That's King Lou TV. Welcome in, everybody. As King stated, we love scriptures, but the only when he speaks. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. 144, I asked you before, this is my last time, bro. If you post another scripture, you finna get blocked. Why? Not because I don't believe in God, but because this is my live. Follow my live rules and guidelines, or I might have her post them. Read them. Just stay on topic. Everybody else doing it. Jake doing it. Everybody else doing it. It's just common sense. Please use your common sense in here, y'all. Okay? Getting blamed. Y'all think we did the shit to blacks and move right next door. I'm just saying, everybody want to blame everything on the white man. Because of the white man. You know? If the system wasn't structured, and rightfully so, the system is racist as fuck. But I'm just saying, though, like, we got control of our own actions, though. You ain't have to go kill. Y'all ain't, the black man ain't had to kill my homie. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't had to kill him. Like, the black on black ain't got to do that. Title there that our enemies put us on. Families, we are Israelites. If you pushing black, this is what I'm gonna start doing to all black people that come in my chat. if you really want to break, and this for everybody, period, too. If y'all really want to show love, I got something for y'all. Because everybody hate when you asking for money. Donate to my Cash App right now. Show me that you really going to support what I'm trying to push, which is love on this channel. Specifically, my black culture. Everybody else, watch out the way. For real, though. But if you want to, you could. Because I want to start testing y'all black people that come in here. Is you really trying to build some unity? Because y'all just be going around trying to correct people. Like, everybody in the chat white. Hey, white people. I love y'all, man. I love all y'all, though, for real. Why would they support this unless they comment like me? Hey, it is what it is. You black and grow beard. You're America's no beard Nubian, only one African. Okay. Right. Okay. Pasty White, a snow soldier, angel of the winter warfare. Jake, you do stand up or something, motherfucker? All I've posted is disrespectful comment about blacks. I doubt that. Colorism is a problem in the black community. All I've posted is anti-black hate, and y'all had no problem with it. That's on you. Nobody should have a problem with something that you're gonna have to deal with on your own. You wanna know why? Because when you die, you gotta leave alone. When you go in the bathroom, you go in there by yourself. I'm just saying, you gotta understand, y'all gotta understand as people, especially on my channel, I'm gonna always put the mirror up so you can look at yourself. So if you say some hateful stuff and I don't say nothing, that's on you, bro. I ain't really on me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say how I feel and get my opinion and I'm gonna let you rock out. If that's how you are as a person, it's gonna show in your comments. So that's on you. If you want people to look at your name and be able to say, yeah, that person racist, that's on you. Gretchen on the family, proud of you, brother. Make black fathers great again. Hey man, shout out to Jake. Jake, yeah, don't become my friend. You know, black people say I can't have. You know what I'm saying? Now let me stop playing. Okay, what's the crazy part about the stamps? No one tried to prepare for it. Just cries and shouts. Especially my culture, they literally got on camera and said, I'm finna steal from stores. Like, damn, it's one thing to steal from the store, but to record yourself and say you finna do it and put it on the internet, diabolical. You identify as a frog. I identify as a squirrel mixed with a kangaroo and a bear. What would that be? A squirrel mixed with a kangaroo? Squirrel, kangaroo, and a bear. That would be a squirrel bear. Yep, that's what I identify as. I identify as common sense. Shit. Yeah. They gotta donate because they pushing too much hate. Y'all want to get rid of somebody just asking for some money. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't even want a donation from nobody, but if I'm gonna give y'all a strategy. If y'all want people to leave you alone, ask them for some money. They gonna get the fuck out of there. That's gonna show you who they really is. And I say that because if we talking about support, I want to see black people supporting me as a black man so I could talk my good stuff about, yeah, y'all see we breaking this support, even if it's a subscribe or whatever it is, bro. I'm just basically trying to get them I'm trying to force them to show love, which is dumb as fuck, but yeah. Okay. Anti-black, but you agree with it, so I don't think that's a problem. Mexican shot my cousin in the back. Don't hate all Mexicans. On my soul, other cousin overseas on Mexican drugs. Still don't hate Mexicans. I'm just saying, I hate drug dealers. You feel me? You feel me? That was a black man that I had to put out. Hey, I don't hate all black men, though. Or black women. I deal with a lot of snotty black women. This one snotty black woman I was dealing with, she was rolling her neck. I don't hate all black women, though. My wife is a black woman. Yep. Black provided what? Head of black on what? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I ain't even get to this video, y'all, and y'all going crazy in the chat. Okay. Afraid of black on the basis of crime when 80% of white victims are harmed by whites. Okay. Okay, maybe not the most dishonorable, but it's definitely up there, especially stealing out your own backyard, town, city. Yeah, this just don't make no damn sense. Why is you I'm finna steal from Walgreens right now if my stamps don't come on. I'm finna go over here on this block, such and such, 80th Street. Please, police meet me. Like, I don't like certain things that my culture did. I just didn't need like people. I just didn't. All right, let's play this video. This video is called "The New Wave of Racist Content Creators." It's on Exo Speaks page. I'm not gonna replay this whole video because I really gotta go. But I want y'all to hit that like button. I do want y'all to know if y'all want to hit the cash app. It's down there. But I really want y'all to stay and chill with me overall. Hit that sub button if y'all could. Hit that like button. Let's get it.
Do you use it with black people?
Yes, if it's appropriate.
When would it be appropriate to use it with black people? When would it be appropriate?
Anytime I feel like it.
So you're an unashamed racist.
Correct.
You're not accountable for what you say if you're black. No more white guilt.
Yeah, I'll do it, Roman, while you do it.
All right.
Yeah. Most time though, Jake, it would be in between 9:45. I'm actually early today, but it would be in between like 11, 8, between like 6 a.m. and 11 Eastern time. I don't know where you at. I think you live out of country.
Get the f out of here, you stupid bitch!
Running around in nails like this, running around in earrings like this, like you people fight every day. You seriously. They wear wigs that.
Oh, you in Cali? Oh, it's 6:30. Okay, yeah. I'm in shots a few hours ahead. Central time, yeah. I don't be knowing a lot of stuff. That's one thing about me as a black man. If I don't know it, I don't know it. I ain't about to sit here and be like, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Black people always be lying and stuff.
That can be pulled out. They put braids in their hair that could rip the rest of their hair out, and then they complain about having alopecia.
So lately, there's been a surge in racist content creators, and it seems like this problem is starting to grow more and more every single day. Not only is this content extremely pathetic, but it's only targeting one group of people, and I'm sure we can all guess who that is. You got it, black people. All of this content follows the same formula every time. They target black people, they push stereotypes, and then they play victim when they're called out about it.
Freedom
So
of
one
speech.
excuse that a lot of these content creators use to justify their racist.
I don't know why you talk. I don't know why your voice ashy, bro. Respectfully though.
Doesn't already exist.
You are a racist, then, are you? Are you?
Sure, I'll embrace that. If that means forwarding, helping white people achieve freedom of speech, real freedom of speech, which, by the way, Shiloh Hendricks is being attacked on all fronts. They're trying to bring legal charges against her. They're trying to get her children taken away.
So, that's really what the movement's about. You call them into their face and you go about your day-to-day life. This is America. You're not going to starve me. You're not going to kill me. You're not going to scare me into not exercising my freedom of speech. I'm going to push the envelope as much as I can. I'm not inciting violence. When they chimp out, I call them a chimp. Shut up, dumbass.
If somebody wants to be a racist piece of shit, I think they should be able to. You want to go out and say the N-word? Go ahead.
Dude, could we all just stop fucking pretending we don't make these jokes in private? It's like, dude, I'm just someone who's fine with pushing the limits on free speech.
White people are every single bit justified in being racist. Every single bit justified, to the extent that that means going out of your way to avoid black people when you see them.
When they say that they're fighting for free speech, they're really only fighting for the freedom to be openly racist.
If someone paid you $100,000, would you leave America and go back to Africa? Let's say you had like 100 rats in in a cage, and 13 of those rats were causing 60% of the issues in that cage. What should we do with those 13 rats?
This is the type of content that they want to be able to put out with no consequences behind it. It's not about free speech. They just want to be able to put out hate speech directed towards us. Think about it. If it was truly about free speech, then they would defend free speech for everyone, not just racist speech from white content creator.
I do want to say this uncomfortable truth. It's like, as a black man, maybe if my culture stopped giving other cultures to reasons to be racist, then y'all wouldn't be where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? Crazy video. This is not even the whole video, bro. I just feel like black people really can't complain about that. Like, bro, you can't complain about that, bro, because you can't stop the YNs that's finna go rob these white people out here or other cultures or whatever. You're not gonna be able to stop that, bro. It's gonna keep going. So it's like, what? You get what I'm saying? I do hate, one of the biggest things I hate is like, why can't white people talk about the black culture? That's like not being able to talk about a certain clothing brand. Like I said earlier in my live, like, come on, bro. Like, anybody could talk about anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like it's so reason why I think it's misunderstanding Jake and wifey, whoever else in here, is because people are all going off their experience, which rightfully so, because I'm going off mine. But they still one-minded. They're one-sided. They're not like looking from different angles. They just like, oh, yep, I got an excuse to be racist. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like none of us really validly have a reason to deem a whole culture or a nation, bro. None of us do. I don't give a fuck how many motherfuckers that robbed you and how many black. It don't matter. We can't say everybody. Jake was saying it in the chat. Wifey was saying it in the chat. I've been saying it this whole line, bro. Exactly. Most lives would have booted me out. We can't talk to, you know what I'm saying? We can't talk to for or about blacks without it being an issue. And that's what I hate. It's like Charlie Kirk, RIP Charlie Kirk. I don't know much about the man, but I do understand some of the statistics that he was talking about wasn't 100% accurate, whatever, right? But like, I ain't see no problem with him talking about our culture. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? On my soul, RP Charlie Kirk, man. The man, you know, the father, the husband, you know what I mean? I cry. Yes, I cried when he passed away because all I said, I liked it, Charlie Kirk. I ain't gonna lie. He was pretty cool. He was pretty, I liked it, a lot of his points that he was talking about. And I wish, being from Chicago, man, I wish that I would have been able to go up there and talk to him. I feel like me and him would have had a very healthy conversation. And yeah, I just, but my point is, right? My point is, right? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Like, I don't get it, man. But as black people, we could literally insult each other to the fullest. White people can't talk about our culture, but we could talk about our culture and I'm talking about families, talking about family members. These black families be so dysfunctional, y'all. Y'all don't see it because y'all on the outside, but they a lot worse than what they try to complain about, whether it's content racism or whatever they complain about. They families already been like that.
Notice how they never show up when a black creator is silenced or mass reported. Their movement only activates when somebody loses their right to say the N-word or is being reprimanded for racist behavior. And a perfect example of this is the Charlie Kirk situation. When Charlie Kirk died, they didn't want you talking about him. You couldn't say anything negative. Freedom of speech went out the window.
So when you see someone celebrating Charlie's murder, call them out. In hell,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say, like this is it's crazy. We was just talking about this. If you're taunting someone's death, of course you can't do that. Of course they're gonna make that a thing. I don't think everybody is deemed from talking about Charlie Kirk though. But if you talking about him and mocking his death and saying that's what he get, then yes, you can't talk about it. But if you just giving your take on whatever you felt or whatever, then it is what it is. I've seen a lot of black people in my culture saying they hate the man and that's what all that. I ain't like that. Just as well as I feel the same way about Charlie Kirk death, how I feel about black on black crime. It's the same thing. It's not right, bro. No one deserves to die. It's just not right, bro. Straight up.
Call their employer. We don't believe in political violence, but we do believe in civility. And there is no civility in the
Like the
celebration
little girl
of
whose family
political
is
assassination.
suing the entire school,
Has been
suing the
expelled
entire
after
school
publicly
district for labeling her a
celebrating
criminal
Charlie
for
Kirk's
writing a
death with video
scripture
of the incident
and
going
positive
viral.
messages dedicated to Charlie Kirk. Yes. And that's sad, bro. And it's more than likely because wherever that environment doesn't like Charlie Kirk. And that's sad, bro. That's sad, bro.
Governor reposted the video thanking the university for taking action. Texas Tech Board of Regents Chairman Cody Campbell reposted the governor's statement saying, quote, "We are proud of our values and are not afraid to stand up for them."
But when it comes to us and shaming black people and talking about us in a negative light, freedom of speech is back on again. They call it free speech because them coming out and saying how much they enjoy attacking black people doesn't sound heroic enough.
Facts,
so
Jake.
they've rebranded
Facts.
harassment as patriotism. They've rebranded hate speech as courage and racism as activism. If they really cared about freedom of speech, then you wouldn't see them hiding behind edited clips. You wouldn't see them hiding behind hand-picked guests that they have coming on their show to push their hateful rhetoric, and they wouldn't be hiding behind disrespectful setups. The only thing that they want is an easy target. With this clip that I showed you earlier, right? The white guy is a hand-picked guest. They already know the type of behavior that he shows on his own platform. And they already
Him
know
for
that he's
wearing
going
a
to show
cross,
that
police
same
arrested
behavior
him,
on their platform,
and he
he's
wasn't
even
violent.
encouraged
That's
to do
crazy.
so. But the reason why this is a setup is because the women that
Charlie Kirk death exposed so much hatred and dysfunction. It's crazy, bro. Like, and it's kind of still going on. You know what I mean?
that are around him are unfamiliar with who he is. So they don't know what they're walking into. Imagine how much self-hate you have to be dealing with to allow somebody outside of the culture to come onto your platform to spit hateful rhetoric about your own people. It's shameful. And honestly, it wasn't even funny. And I find a lot of things funny. And not only that, but he's disrespecting you too on your own platform. Those women didn't do anything to deserve that. And that's another point. They usually only pick on women. Yeah, they'll have a few altercations with guys every now and then, but majority of the time, it's only women. They are right about freedom of speech laws in this country. But what they don't seem to understand is just because you have freedom of speech does not mean you are free from the consequences that come behind it. And then when they're met with those said consequences, now they want to.
He sound like I know, and I respect this brother. Exo Speaks. Y'all go subscribe to his channel if y'all want to see the video. It's called The New Wave of Racist Content Creators. My opinion on how he's speaking. It's not a good opinion, I ain't gonna lie. Like I just feel like a lot of people be closed-minded, bro. I just gotta be 100. I feel like a lot of people be closed-minded and they be so smart, they be so intelligent. And if they could just open their minds and just say, well, that's a good angle. Now what about another angle? If I was to hear that, if I was to hear like that be stated, it'd be more interesting to hear someone. But when we speaking and we one-sided, y'all, it's like it's no point of even talking. Don't get it. They expect no reaction when they clown Charlie. He was a leader to people and inspiration. People really ready to fight about it. I'm just saying, bro. Why would you be upset with somebody who loves somebody? You know what I'm saying? It's just so backwards. There's so many different reasons why it's backwards, bro. They created the life to be backwards. That's why everybody got to get out that psychological racism prison. They got to just get out of it. Everybody, blacks, whites, everybody, get out of it. If you hate anybody, let it go. If you have any grudges, let it go. We have to be the correction in the nation, y'all. Meaning, put the racism down. Be real. Be honest. You know what'll help everybody out there? Put God first. You will become a lot more nicer, like me. But you're going to be very vocal. I speak up. And I'm going to always speak up. Man, there's so many different points and takes I can go over, but I'm going to just close it out with, I love all cultures, y'all. Black, white. Yeah, I might talk my smack about whatever culture that I talk about, but I love them all, though. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. That's literally crazy. We didn't even riot or launch attacks on Osama's on my soul. I'm just saying though. Ain't nobody do nothing to, like, I'm in Chicago, ain't nobody do nothing to the mayor. That man lied and said it wasn't no crime out here. Meanwhile, the young chick that's out here, her and her son going viral for getting jumped on. But he said it ain't no crime out here. And it's a lot more that I've seen on my own. I ain't even gonna talk about that. But yeah, I go live a lot. Sometimes, you know, you won't be notified, guys, if I go live. I'm finna get ready to get out of here, but you might just have to check on my page. Sometimes I'll just pop on live. I don't know, man. I'll just pop on. But I love y'all, man. I love y'all all, man. And I hope this message finds y'all well. You know what I'm saying? I hope this message finds y'all well. And I hope that, you know, I help some people see different. You know, I hope I help some people understand all black people not like that. All melanin people, all Caucasian people. Like, we gotta spread love, y'all, and I'm gonna do it now. Love somebody today, y'all. Spread some love to somebody today. I appreciate everybody for coming through. W chat, W stream, W everybody. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Keep God first. Don't never, ever let nobody take you and trick you out of the love that you possess and the positivity and intelligence that you possess. If you hear and you reading this, it's because you blessed. It sounded like I'm rapping. That was pretty cool, though. I love y'all, man. I'm finna get out of here. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, the Cash App down there. If you want to send a nigga a couple dollars or something, send a nigga so I can get some my Cash App down there if y'all want to send me something so I can get some watermelon and Kool-Aid and fried chicken. You know, check me out. No, I'm just playing. I just had to say that. It was funny. All right, man. I love y'all, man. Be blessed, not stressed. Do the best that you can. Don't give up. Keep going. All right? Love y'all, man. I'm out of here, though, man. See y'all next time. Shout out to my wifey. Shout out to Jake. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Whatever, man. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. I'm out of here.